then. So, oh, wrong. So, well, welcome back. So, you guys left off in Barovia, this cozy little town of many terrible things. And yeah, and yeah. Where is your guys' token? Um,
I'm gonna grab a water real quick, actually.
I don't know where the party token went. Um,
Oh, it's sitting outside of Barovia. I saw it on the map.
That was on the other map.
that was on the other map. I don't know where it went, so I'll just place it back. We'll just put it back here.
I'll
I
be
don't know.
copying a new one. Yeah.
Um, So yeah, you guys were last in the tavern. You met with a person named Ismark, who was pleading for your help to go save his sister or to go help his sister because many terrible things were happening. And then he lore dumped you on this vampire named Strahd, and he's powerful, so on, so forth, yada yada yada. So yeah,
Yada yada yada. Got it.
pretty much. So yeah, your Ismark is waiting for you to follow him outside and towards the mansion, Burgomaster's mansion.
Burgomaster.
Yep. So yeah.
So, are we moving from here, like north, or?
Yeah, if you were to move north, no, south. Move south. There's a compass to the bottom right, the left. Move south towards the big house that looks like a mansion.
I think this one. Or
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. All the way down there.
Oh, down here.
Yep.
What's this one?
Hold on. What one? That's a church.
Oh. Cemetery. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you walk to the mansion. Go find it. Here it is. So the exterior of this mansion presents a grim facade to the world, a testament to the.
Where's the mansion at?
It's down in the bottom of the map.
Got it.
Okay. I'll read this little description here. So the Burgomaster's mansion presents a grim facade to the world, a testament to neglect and violence. The rusted iron fence, once a symbol of status and security, now resembles a skeletal hand reaching from the overgrown grounds. The gates are intended to welcome visitors, are in states of disrepair. The right gate lies discarded, half buried in the weeds, as if ripped from the hinges in a fit of rage, and the left gate hangs precariously, swinging back and forth in the wind, with a mournful rhythmic squeal and clang in the hinge. And Ismark will walk in. You can roll. I mean, if you want to look around really quick, you can. I don't know.
Okay, so I see Dylan on the map, and I see Maple on the map, and I see Game Master. Are those the only 3 tokens on the map?
No. Crazy's here. I see Crazy right here.
What about me?
That's just a cursor.
Oh no,
it's
about
your
me?
mouse. It's your
Right.
mouse cursor.
Oh, and you guys can see my mouse cursor?
Yeah, we can see the little icon moving.
Seriously?
The little little orange box is our token. This is our collective party token.
So Valar,
This little, yeah.
carefully observing the mansion's grounds, you can discern just more than overgrown weeds and general neglect. The weeds are trampled. The trampled weeds from being randomly. Wait. I'm reading too far ahead of myself. The trampled weeds, far from being randomly scattered, reveal a pattern. They are crushed all around the mansion, suggesting recent frequent passage or perhaps even a struggle. Mixed with the chaotic mess of vegetation are distinct prints of wolves. Their sharp claws and elongated pads are easily distinguished. And there are also less defined shuffling footprints from humanoid figures. What you see all around the mansion ground. No one else has spotted this because unless he says he's pointed it out. I don't really feel no one.
So I see footprints, he said?
You see like long drag marks as if someone's like shuffling on the ground, and there are footprints of like wolves with the sharp claws digging into the ground.
Can I give a sniff check?
Sure. What are
Oh
you
my god.
sniffing?
Like perception.
Yeah.
I just want to like a dog. I don't know, sniff in the air.
That is one of the
5. I probably don't smell anything.
It smells like air.
You guys
All right,
hear
cool.
something in your
That's
head
considered the most
speaking
unhinged.
to you, saying, "Is it normal to see what was it, claw marks?
Wolf claw marks.
Wolf claw marks like this around?"
No. I'd say no.
I think you guys would all be able to determine that a wolf in the middle of a town, not very, or the edge of
Not
it,
normal.
like a wolf near this close to town, not very normal.
Not very cash money for the wolf.
So, Ismark goes.
Okay.
Ismark will continue walking, and as you continue south, the mansion itself bears what can only be described as the scars of a violent history. The once beautiful finish of the walls, marred by deep, gouging claw marks. The claw marks you saw continue up the walls on the side of the mansion, hinting at some presence of creatures. Great black streaks like sweeping wounds stain the stone and wood. Remnants of fire have ravaged the structure. Every window, once a source of light and life, is now dark and empty of void. And a single glass pane remains. The windows are boarded up. And Ismark will go and will pound on the door, essentially. And from behind the door, the heavy, we can probably just think of as a heavy barred door, comes a muffled voice. It's slightly breathless and anxious. She calls out, saying, "Who is it?" And to please go away, because you cannot open the door. And after a slight pause, Ismark will say something you can't really discern, and she'll reluctantly open the door to the mansion. So yeah. And so in front of you stands this striking young woman with auburn hair. You can only assume it's Ismark's half sister. And yeah, so now what?
Guess I'm waiting to be invited in.
Well, Ismark is like, you can assume that Ismark is probably inviting you in just by like, after a brief conversation, let me rephrase that. After a brief conversation, Ismark will tell Irina that the group behind him is willing to help her with the errand that she wants to run and with their father, I mean.
We're vampires. You have to actually invite us in, though.
She's going to give you a stare. Like, straight up, she's going to just death stare you, and then look at Ismark, and then look at you. She's not happy about it. She is...
Psych.
So yeah. After a minute, Ismark will calm her fears down, and he'll invite you guys in.
Okay, we're gonna enter.
I'll stroll on and I go in the place. Start looking around like real nosy.
What do we see?
Hold on. I'm just trying to look at one thing. So what you see inside, I already have this written down, so I just had to pull it up. Stepping inside the mansion is like entering a mausoleum. Despite the presence of furniture, the air is heavy with a sense of abandonment and decay. The once grand furnishings, now faded and worn, their elegance muted by dust and neglect. The fine carpets are threadbare, the wallpaper peeling, and the once gleaming chandelier now hanging dull and lifeless.
Shame that.
Is it
I
dusty?
get somebody to shine it up.
Mm-hmm. Ismark is Sega.
Is it dusty in here? Or?
Yeah, well, doesn't really description. Yes, it's very dusty in here. It's like heavy air.
Okay, so she said she wanted help with her father.
Yes.
Burgermeister.
So thought he died.
So, in the dining room, on the dining room table, expanded whatever, there's a coffin. In the coffin is the Burgermaster, and the coffin was built by Irina and Ismark, but they have not been able to, with fear of the constant assaults on this house. Irina has not been wanting to leave this house because of such fear.
Okay, so the Burgermeister's in the coffin on the table?
Yep. She would like help taking him to the cemetery for proper burial.
Can I inquire out to Irene as to where the Burgermeister's letters are?
I don't think what letters you're referring to.
Burgermeister has letters from Stradh.
I don't think.
Not relevant?
Not relevant. I don't believe. I have to go dig back. I don't think that was something we ever talked about.
Like we had this discussion last week.
Yeah. I'll have to go look around for that and I'll come up with an answer later. I don't think he received letters from Stradh. I don't know.
Okay.
Not relevant.
So she wants help burying the coffin in
Yeah.
where's the yard? Where's it gotta go?
To the cemetery, which is across town. But due to the constant assaults that have been happening upon this house, she has not wanted to leave the house, and for reasons that she has not explained, she also states that the townspeople are afraid of her and avoid her, so she would like help.
It'd be nice to do it on a high noon sunny day, huh?
Barovia, you cannot get such things, unfortunately.
Well, now, since that chandelier is kind of, I feel like pulling out some guiding light.
Guiding
I've got
light?
this thing I can use, I think.
So yeah, that is what Irina would like help with.
Don't get gags.
So yeah, at least 2 strong people will probably need to carry the coffin.
Coffin closed.
Yeah, the coffin is closed. Don't worry.
Gags is gonna sit on the coffin.
Okay.
I want to use my holy symbol. I want to light that thing up.
You're gonna light the chandelier. Okay, so you light the chandelier up.
I'm gonna pull out my holy symbol and light my holy symbol up. I do believe it's called. What's the last one? Shoot. Channel Divinity. Starting at 2nd level, you can use your Channel Divinity to harness sunlight and banish darkness,
Yeah.
dealing radiant damage to your foes. I just want to light the room up with 30 feet of.
You can use. I think you have the spell light. You have the cantrip.
sunlight.
I think you
Yeah,
have
I'm gonna
cantrip
turn it
light.
on.
Okay, we'll use the
Turn
cantrip
it on.
light. So you use light.
Turn the light on.
Okay, so you do that. You use the cantrip light, and I would recommend highly against using the channel divinity ability, as it's a very powerful ability. So you use the cantrip light, and you light up this room, and yeah.
And is there any reaction from the girl?
Not really. I mean,
And I'm pretty much willing to fling that coffin open and see if the father's really dead or not.
No, he is real. You don't need to do that. He is really dead.
He's genuinely dead.
He is genuinely dead. Yes. She'll tell for further description. She tells the party that wolves and other terrible creatures attack the house night after night for weeks. The burgomaster's heart couldn't stand the constant assault, and he died 3 days ago. Strangely, since his death, the house has not come under any attacks.
Really?
She also says that no one from the village has been brave enough to help Ismark take their father to the cemetery for a proper burial, and she's asking the party if they would be as kind to help Ismark deliver her father safely to Donovich, the local priest.
Oh, I think we can do that. Now, is Donovich? Is that?
He's the local priest at the church that's across town.
Is he different from Father Lucian?
Crap. Oh no, Lucien is his first name. Donovich is just the last name.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Hey, you want to talk to that guy anyways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can.
Lucian Donovich. Donovich Lucian. What's his first name?
Lucian?
Lucian first name.
Lucian's his first name?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm good
And
to
I
go.
think
but
we can get to
can't-
the
I can't lift
cemetery
this
very
thing.
safely.
Oh, not first name, last name. I mean, it makes sense. It's the last name. Sorry. Reverse those.
Oh.
Just reverse those. Because
I like it better the other way.
His father.
Lucien.
Father Lucian. Father Donovich Lucian. I think we can get the body to the cemetery very easily. I will
Okay.
just make it like sunshine as we go.
You're just going to put light on the. Okay. See. Hey, you put the cantrip light on the coffin. We aren't going to use a crazy powerful spell. Yeah, it's because that would be crazy powerful and you wasted such a spell. Okay. So, I assume you guys head out?
Yeah, Gags is still sitting in the coffin if anyone has an issue with that.
Say what is still what?
Gags is sitting on top of the coffin that you guys are moving.
Gags. You got
Yeah.
thing about walking or something? Respect for the dead here.
Oh, okay. My bad. I'll hop off. All right.
So are we gonna do it now, or are we gonna wait till later, or is it daylight? Is it noon?
It's
What
like
time of
midday.
day
It's
is it?
midday.
It's
And,
midday as it is.
We haven't had a long rest yet, correct?
No. I would,
Oh, I marked it going
no.
down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Shall we
So-
go?
You guys carry the coffin across town to.
Cherokee. All right.
Yeah.
Any issues? Anything weird happen?
No.
Monkey?
So.
Villagers giving us a stink eye or anything like that?
No, there are no villagers out. So.
All right.
Anyway, so atop a slight rise against the roots of the pillar stone. Against the roots of the pillar stone. Yeah, that is the right words. That support Castle Ravenloft stands a gray, sagging edifice of stone and wood. This church was obviously weathered from assaults of evil for centuries and on end, and is worn and weary. The bell tower rises towards the back. Flickering light shines through holes in the shingled roof. The rafters strain feebly against their load. So as you guys approach the heavy wooden door of the church, you realize that it's covered in claw marks and scarred by fire. And I assume you guys head in?
That's always a good sign.
Yeah, it's a great sign. Okay, I just need to make sure that I'm not doing. Let me move you out of the way. Okay, so yeah, you guys have a new map.
Yippee!
So you guys, so the door is open. Someone can open the doors. Wait, okay.
It's dark out here.
Yeah, so I forgot to put a light on here, don't worry. So the doors open to reveal a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long hallway leading to a brightly lit chapel. The hall is unlit and reeks of mildew. 4 doors, 2 on each side of the hall, lead to adjacent chambers. You can see the chapel strewn with debris and hear a soft voice from within reciting a prayer. Suddenly the prayer is blotted out by an inhuman scream that rises from beneath the floorboards. And
There was a inhuman scream.
rises from beneath the floorboards. Yes.
Ew. Okay.
So what do you guys proceed to do? Why is Father Marius damaged? Hold on. 1 second.
Because I think I
So
took
why
a
is-
hit.
I was gonna question that. Why is
Werewolf.
Father so-
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Yeah, we healed. We healed from.
Yeah,
the werewolf?
you guys have taken a long rest from the last time we
Okay.
had.
Yeah. Okay. It's like when we entered town the beginning of
Yeah.
last session. I long rested my character.
Yeah, yeah,
sheet.
yeah. By the time you entered town, you would have been long rested. I just long rested Father Marius for him. Okay.
We're chilling.
So,
I assume we rush in, right? There's.
rush in with a coffin, yeah.
I don't know.
So you guys will walk in.
I'm not carrying it, so.
We're going to carry him in solemnly. With respect.
Okay. So so yeah, as you see, so you're walking straight forward. So adjacent imagery, spectacles and so as you walk in, Father Lucian, the 2 party members in the back are not moving, but that's fine. So as you walk in, Donovich will say, "Well, now, what is it? Another soul coming to seek solace in this forsaken place?" Eyeing the party with a mixture of suspicion and wary resignation. "Don't tell me you're looking for absolution. The morning lord's light barely reaches Barovia these days. Even I," as he trails off. Even I, trailing off, his gaze falling upon the Crackford woods. "Speak your piece. If it's prayers you want, I can offer that. Though I can't promise the heavens will hear you. Up here, it often feels like our prayers just disappear, like smoke and fog." So, yeah. So I assume you guys... So,
I'm sorry, I missed what he said. He
So-
said it so fast.
Sorry, I said, another soul coming to seek solace in this forsaken place. He says, eyeing the party with a mixture of suspicion and wary resignation. "Don't tell me you're looking for absolution. The morning lord's light barely even reaches Barovia these days. Even I," trailing off, his gaze falling to the cracked floorboards, and then not finishing. "Speak your piece if it's..." Oh, so you were to say something?
Father Lucian, no absolution is necessary. We come to bring this poor soul to rest. For the wishes of his daughter. And his son, Ismark Coilan. We wish to bury them in hallowed ground, where they can rest in peace.
Oh,
Did I stutter?
No, you didn't stutter. I'm having to read something really quick.
I did good, huh?
Yeah,
Tell me I did good.
you did.
And then there are a few words I need to have with you, Father. first, this poor soul, his eternal rest is more important.
So, you guys will. He will lead you guys to the cemetery out back. Okay. Don't worry about the map. There's no map. And then you guys will proceed to help him bury him. And once he's burying, during the burial, Donovich offers prayers to the Morning Lord in exchange for deliverance from Barovia to whatever the hell the guy's name is. I can't pronounce it again. Once the burgomaster's put in the ground, Donovich turns to the party and suggests that now that he's buried, that you should take Irina. That Irina should be taken as far away from Barovia as Ravenloft as possible, as he knows the great danger lies if she stays here.
Ravenloft is
The castle.
the castle. Okay.
Up on the mountaintop. Like, literally,
Okay.
you could see it from Barovia.
Yeah, the really big.
So is
one.
the sister's name Tatian or Arena?
Arena.
Is this Dark Souls?
Arena is spelled Ireena.
Oh, I spelled it differently.
And
Dark
that's
Souls
pretty good.
3
Who's
and an Elden
Tatian?
Ring. There's a holy
Tatian?
NPC
Ah.
named Irina.
Tatian.
Oomst.
I
That's
don't.
okay. I just slipped in the right name. So, are we back in the church then?
Yeah, you're still in the church. He leads you back to the church after the burial, and he'll give
And
the.
Irene, Bismarck and Irene are there, right?
Irene did not want to. Irene stayed in the mansion as she does not want to come outside until this task is finished. Ismark followed, and then Adana suggests that you now that her father is buried, that you take her as far away from Castle Ravenloft as possible.
Okay, so I'm going to ask the father. I'm going to ask the father to amplify on what he knows. It's obvious that he's concerned about some threat to Irene, and I'd like him to go ahead and specify what that threat is and how that threat can be counteracted. What does he know about the whole affair?
Father Lucian, we'll say, Irene, yes, the poor girl, cursed like the rest of us. You know about the connection, the way Stradh covets her. It's more than just a fantasy, I hear. It's something ancient, something truly something unholy. Also, I just remembered Tatian is the wife of Stradh. That's where you're getting that name from. I just thought of it, realized that. Something along those lines.
Tatian is Strahd's wife?
Was Strahd's wife. She's dead. Don't worry about that.
Strahd's wife or the Burgermeister's wife?
Strahd's wife.
Wow, she's dead?
Yes. It was in a whole lore dump from Ismark. I can explain it later.
Okay.
What's the paragraph?
Yeah, it was in that entire thing. Donovich, lowering his voice, says, "You say that you know."
Say what?
Hold on, I screwed something up.
How dare you?
I screwed up my wording.
No worries. Say it again.
We can. So the poor girl, let me rephrase, cut everything. Irene, yes, the poor girl, she's different, touched by something ancient. Strahd, he desires her. That much is clear. It has been that way for generations. A curse upon this land. He sees something in her, a reflection of, well, something lost, or perhaps something he seeks to possess. Pacing nervously, the floorboards creaking beneath his warm boots, countering it, that's a different question. Strahd's power is immense. He commands the very land itself, the mists, the wolves, He shudders as another sound creaks from the floorboards. This method, the usual methods, holy symbols, prayers, they offer little solace against such evil. There might often a moment of respite, a flicker of protection, but they won't stop him, not permanently.
Not permanently.
There are whispers.
What about-
Oh, you were gonna say something?
Go ahead.
No.
There are whispers.
There are whispers, legends of ancient powers hidden within Barovia. These things predate even Strahd. Some say these artifacts, relics of a time before the curse, objects of great power, capable of perhaps breaking his hold. But these are just stories, fairy tales, told to frighten children. Or are they? You were gonna say something?
Or are they?
Well, he doesn't know if they are truly. You were gonna say something. Continue, Liz.
So I was going to ask him what experience he has using the standard holy water and radiant light against Strahd. Those are only temporary. They're nothing
All the
meaningful.
all the usual methods to hold back such evil that Shroud can project are temporary at best.
So does he have any more information on these ancient artifacts? Are there any rumors of where they can be found?
So one such legend that I know of speaks of a sun sword, a blade of pure light, capable of piercing even the darkest shadows. It says to be hidden somewhere in Barovia, waiting for a worthy hand to wield it. Other tales speak of a holy symbol, a relic of a powerful saint, imbued with the morning Lord's own light. These, if they even exist, might offer a chance, but finding them, that's a quest in itself, a perilous one. A sigh. He sighs again. The sound of with despair. Protecting Irene, you must keep her safe. Must keep her safe. Close. Strahd's influence is weakest where faith and goodness reside. The church itself should have been a sanctuary, but even here, hold on, I screwed up. But here it is no more. The shadows creep in. Be vigilant, be wary, and pray. Prayer of the morning light. Here's our pleas. Though, as I said, up here, prayers often just vanish like smoke in the fog. And then, again, from the floorboards, you can hear this young man's voice cry out, saying, "Father, I'm starving." And Father Donovich will glance down and then not acknowledge it. As if not there.
I look Silverring directly in the eye as if to say, "Did you hear that?"
Can I sniff the floorboards?
You could
Father
try.
Marius is putting on his shield and pulling out his morning star.
It's very in character. Okay, I know it's very in character for Gags to be sniffing stuff, but it still gets me every time when he says, "Can I sniff this?"
It smells like pine wood.
I'm 100% ready for this entire campaign to go by and me not smell one thing important. I'm 100% prepared
So
for that.
you smell the floorboards, and it smells like pine and decay and rot, and that's about it.
Okay, cool.
And Father Marius is going to look at Lucian and say, "What is that sound coming from under the floor?"
Yeah, he's just gonna look between the two of you, just like, huh? Ooh, ooh.
So Father Lucian, staring at you, his eyes widen, a slight flicker of unease crossing his face. The floorboards. Try not. You hear it too. I try not to notice. It's unsettling. This church it's old, very old. The wood, it groans with age. The wind, it whistles through the cracks. It plays tricks on the ears. Sometimes you hear things that aren't really there.
I don't think that's how that works. I think if you hear something, it's there.
The wind plays tricks.
I think there's a ghost in your basement. Is there a basement? Can we go check it out?
Are you asking if there's a basement?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll get everything I just said. Gag said.
Okay, can you repeat? Really quick.
I said something like that if you hear something, it exists. You can't just hear nothing. There's definitely something in your basement. Is there a basement we can check out? Is there a room underneath this currently? Is there anything underneath
yeah.
this? Gag is a lizard of science.
So the party is inquiring if there's a basement, right? And if so,
Yes.
Correct.
and
Gags is a
and if
lizard
so,
of
what's
science.
in what? If so, what must be in there, right?
Correct.
Yeah, not so much that. He seemed to not want to talk about it, maybe. So I was like, can we just
So,
like look?
I'll
It's-
just so you'll
seems to
just
not
we'll
want to
break this into
acknowledge
two
it.
parts. So you're asking, inquiring if there's a
There's
basement.
a basement. Yeah. Start with that.
Thank you. So, a basement? No. There's no basement. Just catacombs beneath the church, where the dead party rest.
I would
That's
say
all.
catacombs count as a basement.
Nothing
Can we
more.
get into the catacombs?
Why do you ask? Is there something you're looking for?
Yeah, that
Correct.
noise.
There's someone down there that's not resting that I would think would need to be put to rest.
The party says that the catacombs count as a basement.
Yes.
Is something.
Yeah, that works. Well, catacombs, that works too.
Okay. Crap. I just opened Sling on accident. Catacombs, basement, yes, I suppose, in the manner of speaking, they serve a similar purpose, but they are not a basement in the traditional sense. They are a sacred place of rest, or at least they should be. You say there's something down there that needs to be put to rest? It is something you've heard, or you've yeah, it is something you've heard. But he's trying to dodge questions. So
Can we check out the catacombs?
you can check. There are other doors.
Gag is gonna start opening doors.
Okay, so open the first door then.
Be backing you up. Right behind you.
Gags has a mystery.
I'd like to open the door. Can I open the door?
Get it, go get it. It's all you.
Yes.
I am
open the door.
leaning against the wall.
Okay, so what door? You're opening
Oh,
this.
that one actually opened. So this one actually opened. So let's go in this one.
Yeah, this
Alright.
door you can tell is locked. So this one here is
Yeah.
locked.
I'm not opening this. This is.
So you go into the first door. So this room you can apparently, this room, entering it, belonged to someone younger than Donovich. You can say.
All right, slightly
how do I
concerned.
torch? Torch?
Should be torch. Did I do it? Ooh. If I go outside where it's dark, I torched right outside now.
Father Marius is going to do a light spell.
Cantrip? Yep. Okay. Well, we'll just.
Yeah, Gagsville too. I'm just gonna use a torch, but whenever I'm using my torch, it's definitely just my spell.
Okay, so going into the next room, right?
Is the father doing anything?
Okay, well, hold on.
Donovan, is he reacting to us? Just
Hold on. Hold your horses. Let me. So the first room you open, this dirty lightless room contains a wood bed with a straw-framed filled mattress. Mounted above the headboard is a wooden holy symbol. That's in the room that Father Marius is in. The second room you've just opened. Hold on. No, that's the wrong room. the room you just opened, I misread. This room up here, oops, this room up here is an old desk and chair standing against the south wall, a wooden holy symbol mounted above them, a sunburst, a 10-foot long iron rod attached to the north wall stands bare, suggesting a tapestry once hung there. Against the far wall stands a wooden cabinet with 4 tall doors. Looks like an office.
Looks like a what?
An office, like an office type area.
Okay.
So
Any papers worth like reading?
no, there really aren't any.
Okay, searching the room.
So searching the room, you can find, you find inside are a tinder box. Going through everything, you find the cabinets contain very little inside, or a tinder box, a few wooden boxes full of candles, 2 well-used books, Hymn to the Dawns, and a volume of Chants to the Morning Lord, and the Blade of Truth, the use of logic and the war against Diabolist heresy as fought by the Olmist Inquisition, a strange book that mixes logic's experience with lurid.
Lurid. It's kind of when you guy stares at a woman with a lurid gear.
Thank you.
With a lurid gaze. It's kind of creepy.
Like a lure.
Yeah, whatever that word is, description of fiend worshipping cults. That's what that room. That's
Yeah.
what you find in there. Okay.
A
Okay,
fiend worshipping cult, really.
A book that is.
Father Lucian may not be what he appears to be.
Well, that's the book. Not there's actually a fiend worshipping cult in here. Okay, so opening this door here, right?
What about the holy symbol on the wall? Is it strictly wood and
Yeah,
ordinary
it's
and
purely.
nothing?
It's
no-
just wooden. There's nothing special to it. It's just a wooden holy symbol.
Okay.
So
Next door.
So in the next room, time and neglect have punched holes in the ceiling of this moldy room, which contains a few broken roof shinglings amid puddles of water. In one corner, set into the floor, is a heavy trapdoor held shut with a chain and padlock. And a young man screams of anguish can be heard through the door.
That's it. We're going down.
Do you have a key, or are you going to break it?
Yeah,
I
access
don't
these
have a
tools.
key. Yeah, what he said.
I will attempt to lockpick it.
Okay, roll a sleight of hand check.
All right. Is anyone else better at this than me? I think I'm probably. Oh my god.
So the
That's a
thieves'
failure.
tools break on the first use.
All right. Cool. Delete. All right. That was
Is
fun.
it a lock?
Yeah, it was a lock.
Okay, I'm gonna take the morning star after it then. I'm gonna hit it with my morning star.
Okay. Whack it.
Yeah, I know. You want me to roll it and you want me to whack it. What do I get to add to it? Strength
So,
or dexterity?
Strength. Morning stars are
Do
strength
I
based.
even remember what my strength is? Hang on, I'm looking.
That's a +4.
Oh, guess what? It's 18. That's a +4.
Yeah.
1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4. Roll. With a crashing bang.
So
A
yeah,
16.
you shatter the lock. And you shatter the lock, holding. Yeah. And you pull off the chain, and opening the trapdoor reveals a wooden staircase that descends 15 feet into what can be described as an undercroft of the chapel.
I'm not going to leave a soul down there to suffer like that. I'm going down. You guys
So
coming with me?
before you go down, right?
Right.
Donovich will come over. Hold on. I have to.
Father Marius is just right next to grabbing him by the scruff of the neck and shoving him down first.
Who? The father?
Yes.
yeah, we might want to take him with us down there.
Catacombs, Father.
What'd you say, Liz? You got off.
I said, let's go see what's in your catacombs, Father, as I grab him by the scruff of the neck.
So, well, hold on. Before I. So,
Hurry
Sounds
Hearing the
really good.
clang of metal on metal and the unmistakable sound of a padlock being broken, Father Donovich rushes towards over to the party, and he, seeing what you've done, he says, "No, stop! What are you doing? You mustn't. You don't understand. Oh, you opening the door, you can't close. Opening a door you can't close." And then he'll say,
What do you-
"Please,
You better explain it to me really fast, Father Lucy.
please, I beg you, turn back. Whatever you think is down there, it's not worth it. Leave it be. For the love of the Morning Lord, leave it be."
That wouldn't be Lathander by any chance, the Morning Lord, would it?
I believe you are correct in that.
I have heard of Lathander, and I believe that he is a very welcome deity to my deity. I believe they are close friends. I don't believe Bahamut or the Morning Lord would wish me to ignore the suffering of an individual below these floors.
So his
Tell me
response,
what you know.
you don't know what you're unleashing. There isn't just some. This isn't just some dusty old basement. This is a tomb, a prison, and some things are
A prison for
meant to
what?
stay imprisoned.
A
What
tomb
do you
of
have
prison.
imprisoned?
What do you have entombed here? That is so dangerous. You need chains and a padlock.
Imprisoned. His gaze darting between the gaping opening to the undercroft and your determined face, the color draining from his face, leaving him ashen, wringing his hands against his robes. Imprisoned? It's a long story, a dark story, one that has been whispered in hushed tones for generations. A story I hoped, I prayed would remain buried. It was a creature, a thing, a remnant of a time before the Morning Lord's light ever even touched these lands. Before Strahd, before anything ancient, bound by rituals and prayers in prison.
Speak sense, man.
I have to go back. Yeah, so beneath is his, what he eventually gets to the point that beneath is his son. And what happened was his son, a little more than a year ago, his 20-year-old son, Doru, and several other villagers stormed the castle in revolt, having been lured there by a wizard in black robes who came to Barovia, from a faraway land. Some of you may know of this wizard. By all accounts, the wizard died by Strahd's hands, and so too did Doru, who returned to his father as a vampire. Donovich was able to trap his son in the church's underloft, where he remains to this day. So, yeah.
Your son
So
has
you
been turned
couldn't-
into a vampire and you have him locked in the basement?
Yeah, because yep.
So you couldn't bear the heart to put down your son who would become a vampire, so you simply locked him in your basement.
Why would you do such a thing?
Because he didn't want to kill his own son.
I get that. Does this vampire legend go that if we kill the main vampire, all the little sub vampires are spared?
No. That is not how that would go, unfortunately.
Okay.
Then, if you cannot bear the heart to kill your clearly vampire son, let us finish what you couldn't start.
He will sigh and say, "Do as you must."
Thank you, Father. We will try and make it as painless as we can.
Okay, going down the stairs. Shield and mace in hand. Holy symbol resting on my troubled breast.
Uh-huh.
I have my
So,
have I have one hand on my Zweihander ready to draw if anything were to occur when we reach the bottom.
So
Going
you
down.
guys,
Concentration spells are too short. Right. Right. I'm like, oh, that's 1 minute. Oh, that's 1 minute. It's like, is anything 10 minutes? Hello, please.
How do I go downstairs?
just click it.
I thought I did.
It
You
looks
are.
disabled.
You can't
Uh-oh.
use this stairway.
Crap.
It looks disabled.
Oh wait, it's locked. Hold on. Okay, now try.
No.
What? Oh wait, both. Okay, now try.
Nope.
What? It's
Nope.
on.
Nope.
What? Back up.
Disabled.
You can't use this area. It looks disabled.
The hell? Thing break?
Uh-oh, something broke.
No, nothing broke. Okay, wait. I can. No. It works. I can click it.
Oh,
So just click on your token, then click on the stairs. It should work.
Nope.
No?
Uh-uh.
Okay, hold on.
oh, I figured it out.
What'd you do?
Somewhat. My token's not here, but I am.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Everyone back up from the fucking stairs really quick.
Error token collect. Interesting.
Oh god, what the hell did I just do? Hold on, I need to reload. Hold on a second. I don't know why it's broken. It should be working if you just click it, but it's not working apparently. So I'll just do it for everyone because I can do it clearly. So there's you. There's you. You guys will have to start moving around. Nope, Father Marius, get back down there.
Sorry. I don't know what I did.
Really, the ultimate
If
enemy
you
for
get here,
DPD
don't click
party
anything. Just drag your token.
wars.
Okay.
No, I have no idea what I did.
Hold on, I'll just move you. I'm moving. I don't know where the token.
Oh, creepy down here.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Father Marius, back up. Tanovich, back up. Okay, I don't know why the hell it's breaking.
Thank God I have a torchlight.
Light source. Okay. Can you guys now see the stair? Oh, there you go. And last one. Okay, I don't know why the stores broke. You guys are now in the basement. And there's a vampire spawn in the corner. You guys can see it? Everyone can see? Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That was a little more tedious than it needed to be.
It ought to be.
I don't know why. So in the corner, back into so in the corner you could see, what can you see? Doru the vampire smith is back in the corner. His fangs bared, hissing and snarling at the party of adventurers who have surrounded him. He knows he's outmatched, and he's pleading desperately for you not to kill him. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me rephrase that. Don't. So yeah, he's pleading desperately for you not to kill him.
He's like chained to the wall, right?
No, he's not. He's just stuck in the basement, and you guys are pretty much forcing him into the corner.
Father Marius, do what you must, but make it.
I'm gonna light up the shield with the light of radiance.
The hell does Light of Radiance do again? I have to go look.
Radiant Aura is a bonus action. You can activate the shield's Radiant Aura for 1 minute. The shield emits a bright light in a 30-foot radius and a dim light for an additional 30 feet. Any creature of your choice that starts its turn within this radiance takes 1d8 radiant damage.
So you're going to okay. So you light up the shield. Okay. Okay. I assume he'll take his point of damage. We don't need to roll it. We'll just-
If I'm a light domain cleric, when I cast a spell that adds light radiant damage, I can add an additional 1d6 radiant damage to the spell's damage. I'm going to use Guiding Bolt. I think I have that.
Okay. I need everyone to roll initiative.
What's initiative? Is that dexterity? Yes.
Yeah.
2.
So close to that 20.
Oops. I just removed you guys on accident.
Where's the initiative?
13.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Plus 2, 15. For Father Marius.
6.
Oh, why is this do
Didn't
this?
think
Stop.
anyone could roll worse than the vampire. Holy. So Father Marius, you got a
Vampire roll.
you got a 15,
15.
you said?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I rolled worse than the vampire, Tom.
Gags, what did you get?
Pretty good. 16.
16.
I got 1.
Okay, so
Let's go.
combat begins at the top of the round. Father Marius rolls. What is it? 2d6? Oh yeah. That's right. Okay, so how much damage is he? He takes a d8, right?
I'm looking.
Well, that's
Radiant aura.
yeah.
A 1d8 at the start of his turn.
Okay, so okay, Gags, you're up first.
Okay. I'm going to start out by bonus action. Use my innate sorcery.
Okay.
That gives me my spell saves increased by 1. And then I'm going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew. It is. Wait, where is? Hold on. Let me. How do I knew I did this before. Ray templates. There we go. Boom. Ray. It is a 15 dex save. A stream of acid emits from you in a line 30 feet long and 5 feet wide in the direction you choose. Each creature in the line must make a dex saving throw or be covered in acid for the spell's duration.
Okay, DC what?
15.
He succeeds.
Okay, I guess that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Hold on. So Father Marius, your turn.
My arch nemesis succeeding on dex saves.
I'm going to try this at a second level. Guiding Bolt. $20. A natural 20. Up to 22.
Okay, roll damage.
There's a lot of it coming. There's 4d6 damage. Increased by 1d6 at second level.
Okay.
Oh my god.
For a total of 19. There is also extra damage from light domain synergy.
And you.
When you cast a spell that adds radiant damage, like Guiding Bolt, you add an additional 1d6 of radiant damage.
Yeah.
So it'll be a total of 22
Okay.
damage. And my next turn has advantage.
Okay, the next person that attacks has advantage.
And the next attack roll made against the creature before the end of my next turn has advantage.
You say you did crit? Oh no, you didn't crit. No, wait.
I did crit. I get extra. I get more damage for crit, right? I double
Yes.
the damage.
Yeah, you double the damage.
So
It's another 19.
those 19 is doubled.
Yeah. Okay, I did that. Okay, so who is up next? It's Valark's turn.
So Valark has advantage.
So wait, I rolled a 6. Am I next?
Yes, surprisingly,
so.
you're next.
Wow.
I rolled
okay.
worse than the vampire spawn.
Yes, you did.
Wow.
Lego was like, geez, I wonder who.
I was
Like,
trying
I
to
was like,
sort through my
no one can roll.
my spells because I have so many that aren't.
I
part of
know,
my
I
class.
know.
I've been deleting them.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to figure out what's what right now. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and. Well, wait. Where's the target exactly?
Right in
there?
this corner. Yep.
That's it right there. Okay. I'd like to be 10 feet away, so I guess I have to be there. Wait, that's not a pillar though.
I think you're
Can I
behind the
technically hit
wall,
it?
actually.
Can I hit? Technically, I could see it from here.
You're technically
That's in
behind
my
the
line of
pillar. You'd
vision.
have to like that pillar's
Okay,
kind of blocking
so-
you, so
And let's see.
like from there, yeah, like
Stand
there you can
there?
yeah.
Okay. Do that then. So I was gonna use leading the attack. Which I'm not trying to use any spell slots. Let's
Oh my
just
goodness.
show you this. There you go. And now I roll for attack. Do I have the weapon in my inventory somewhere where I can roll for it? Yeah, there we go. This thing. Roll for attack. Normal. Wait, no, that was at advantage. Let me roll advantage on that. So I'll just roll another normal. Okay. Do I have any of the enchantments on my weapon yet?
Let's see. I can go. Let me go open your weapon. Hold on. I have to go pull up on the character. Let me go look at your character sheet really quick, and then I'll tell you. I believe the answer to the question is yes, but to what extent, I don't know. So let me go look. Valark, there you are. So your weapon, the whatever the hell, the Keen, the Bane of Keen Maiming. Yeah. So you have Bane, which is +3 against a chosen creature type, and then plus 2d6 damage. You have Maim, which is critical hit damage multiplier. So yeah, you have everything.
Okay. So I have the one that
Oh God.
reduces the critical threshold, right?
Yeah, yeah, you do.
So I did crit. All right. So
Yeah,
it's
you
a
did.
1d4 to see the multiplier, right?
Yeah. Roll a d4.
Okay.
2.
Okay, so it's a normal crit, right?
No, it's yes. No, according to this, it's 3 times.
Oh, okay.
Don't. His weapon is crazy. Don't worry about it. So it's 1d10 plus 2d6 plus times 3.
And then my chosen
Yeah, you said
my chosen
undead.
vein is undead.
Yes,
Is
you
undead?
said you stated you wanted it to be undead. Correct.
Okay. So, uh, I what am I rolling right now?
1d10 plus 2d6, and then
So one 1d10. Let's start with there. Plus 2d6.
it's plus 5 because that's your out of your adding to it.
2d6. Plus 5.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else?
No.
What about the multiplier?
We'll do the multiply after you roll the damage.
Okay.
So that's a lot. Holy shit. Hold on. I have to grab a calculator really quick. I gotta grab a calculator. Why is my phone in airplane mode? Ow. Okay, so we're gonna need to slightly modify this, I swear. So dispatching. So how do you want to do it? I guess.
Like most vampires are supposed to do. Let him turn to dust.
Yeah, aren't you supposed to cut their heads off and
That's
stab
a
them through the
vampire
heart?
lord. From what little knowledge you know, you have no idea because you rolled such a crappy history check.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'll just cut his head off.
So before doing that, the vampire will scream out will call out to his master to come and save him, and then you put in one vicious blow and end him. So yeah. And there you go. So he's been dealt with.
Okay, so does Father Marius have any holy water?
Probably if you check your pouch of holding. I can go check. I can pull up your character sheet. Let me go check for you. No, it does not appear that you have any holy water.
Yeah.
But I
Okay,
will.
so I'm gonna
Keep going. Keep going.
I'm gonna take the body upstairs for burial.
Okay.
And if it takes getting the head off of this creature so that it doesn't come back, we're gonna do that too.
Well, the vampire spawn just turns to dust essentially. It's not a vampire lord. Vampire lords are the ones that you need to perma kill.
Okay. So did this guy turn to dust?
Yes, he has.
He did.
Anyone got a
I'm
dust
still
pan?
gonna scoop up his ashes
Yeah.
so that he can be buried in hollowed ground.
Grab a broom.
Sweep, 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 sweep.
Okay.
Take out my hanky. Make a little pouch for all his ashes. So, search the basement.
Yeah.
I'll look around. I'll snoop
In
around.
the basement, you find pretty much nothing. It's bare. It's very bare.
Hey, let's prove
And don't know what I am doing with my mouse today, but it is just acting like a fruitcake. Somehow I put myself up. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
So I'm still shining radiant light and I want to search the entire basement.
Yeah.
I'm still firing lasers.
Yeah, there's nothing. The basement's very bare.
Anything that we could surmise that might indicate something hidden?
No. Searching the basement thoroughly, you can determine that there's nothing in the basement that is of worth or of value.
I like how you
Okay.
didn't end the combat.
Oh,
It looks really funky because it saves our movement and it says I can not move this far.
yeah. Thank you for telling me that. Okay,
Yeah,
so
kinda.
All right, should we touch the stairs or I'm scared to touch the stairs?
touch the stairs. I believe it should work. There.
Ta-da! Let me out.
Yeah, I don't know whether. Okay, Gags, don't move. Back up really quick.
Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Oh,
Nope.
it didn't work for me.
Okay, because for some reason, because yeah, you're needing like light to see the fucking stairs apparently, and like you can't. Oh
Do you
god,
want me to? I was gonna say, do you want me to go back down?
I got it,
finish
I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it for them.
Okay.
Okay, so as you guys, oh, this door back up again. Oh, that's locking it. So Gag, who's the first out the door?
I guess I was.
Okay, so Father Mary's, don't move. Got it? So,
Yes, sir.
so as you walk from the handcuff and out of there, a figure emerges from the shadows of the church. A figure both regal and terrifying. His movements with a fluid grace that belies his age, his gaze setting upon the party. With an unnerving intensity, a faint smile plays across his lips, but it holds no warmth. He gestures to this desecrated church with a sigh and carries the sentries aware. Ah, my guests, welcome to my humble house of worship, or what's left of it, I suppose. Such enthusiasm you display with my associate. Pity, he was rather fond of this particular sanctuary, though I confess I've not found this architectural style a tad rustic. Don't you agree? And towards where Father Donovich was standing, you see a figure. Oops. You see a figure standing at the altar.
I'm going to light it up with that shield again.
You're going to just attack him straight up? You're not going to hear him out? You're going to talk? You're just going to light him up?
Okay. Say your piece.
What? I mean, do you guys say anything? Does anyone say anything to the...
I mean, I
Taylor
don't say anything
doesn't
yet.
speak
I'm
English.
not gonna throw acid at him yet, but
So all he wants to do is talk?
Well, so far.
yeah. No.
He pauses, his
When you
eyes
tell-
flickering over each of you, asserting there's a predatory gleam in their depth, like a wolf sizing up prey. And you say that he is Stradh von Zarevich, and I presume you are the heroes who have so delightfully sought me out, or perhaps you simply stumbled into my little house, prededicate, whatever. Either my little predicament, that's the word. Either way, your arrival is timely, though I must admit, the manner of your introduction was rather messy. Such a waste of perfectly good blood, don't you think? He chuckles softly in his chest that sends a shiver up your spine. Tell me, what brings you to Barovia? Are you lost, seeking adventure, or perhaps you've heard whispers of my reputation? Do tell, I'm dying to know. And please, do make yourselves comfortable. After all, you'll be staying for quite some time.
Thinking in my head, trying to
Yeah.
remember how we got here.
Yeah, we definitely just got lost.
Valer just kind of stares blankly.
When you say get comfortable, do you mean in here or in Barovia?
Is that a question you're asking?
Yes. Yes. You said you're gonna be here for a while. I was wondering if he was keeping us in the church or just me in Barovia.
So I'm going to mention a name to him. Veritrix. I came to this cursed land looking for Veritrix.
Hold on.
Ever reply?
Oh. So, to your response, such little minds you too. His Strahd's smile widened slightly, and to amusement flickering his eyes, he tilts his head, considering the question. Such literal minds you possess. My apologies, perhaps I wasn't clear. When I said comfortable, I mean Barovia. Yes, Barovia. Consider it an extended stay, a permanent stay, perhaps. The church is, as you see it, a temporary setting place for some, not for others. You, my guests, are destined for greater things, things that extend far beyond these crumbling walls. Things of Barovia as my personal estate. Think of Barovia as my personal estate, and you, my dear guests, are now residents indefinitely. So yes, get comfortable, acclimate, learn the customs. You'll find I'm a most hospitable host in my own unique ways. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, your purpose here. Do tell, I'm simply dying. And you're asked about the wizard?
I asked about, she says, looking back through the notes. I asked about Beatrix.
And he'll. I think the right word here. He'll be like, I've heard of that name, and yes, he might work for me, but that's for me to know, and who knows, you might meet him at some point. But now's not that time.
You're a foul fiend.
You say this to him?
Man, it's what I'm thinking, though.
A really good thing he does
What
that.
happens?
Yeah, keep going. What were you gonna say, Liz?
I don't know.
Anyone else gonna say anything?
What?
I can.
Hey, the floor. He's
Alright, I
leaving
will
the
not-
floor open to you.
Okay.
Well, it depends. Does he speak my language?
He's speaking in common currently, so
No,
He
but
speaks in your store's language, not in your
does he
Yeti
understand
language.
it?
no, he does not understand your language. He just is.
Okay.
If you try and speak, he's going to look at you with the most confused gaze. Like,
Yeah.
You don't speak common at all, Gags?
no, Gag speaks common. It's Valark that doesn't speak common.
Oh, Valark, you don't speak common at all? How are you following along with us, Valark?
It's the weapon that I told
Sword.
you about
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's been speaking with you and
Word, whatever.
translating back to him.
So that's what that voice in my head is.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll take a step forward and do a little curtsy. Be
Okay.
like, thank you for welcoming us into your land. Hopefully we can all cooperate and be for each other's benefit.
You were saying
Why
this?
was
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
paying my respects.
no?
So you say to him.
Listen, you let the slimy little kobold talk. You're gonna get some slime.
So you're saying to him. That.
Thanking him for allowing us in his land, and hopefully we can be what's the word? Hospitable to each other.
And hoping you can be hospitable to each other.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I have to realize how the hell I spell the word
Let's
hospitable.
start talking to that sword. That voice in my head. I'm gonna start talking to it. If it goes,
Is that the time to
Valark,
do this?
are you listening, Valark? I want to see if my shield will cause this guy to crumble at all. I want to see if this shield will do any damage at all. Is it a shield or is it a waste of time holding it?
And,
And that's to
saying this
Valark.
in your head.
Yeah,
or you-
that's
okay.
that's my head to his sword.
It's more of like a one-way communication, almost.
Yeah.
I can hear, but I can't talk back.
Yeah, pretty much. You'll have to speak out loud.
That's frustrating. Okay.
So Strahd raises his eyes, a flicker of amusement dancing in his eyes. He holds his hands behind his back, posturing a radiance and ancient power that seems to fill the rune church. My land? Such a quaint phrasing. Barovia is mine. Possession is such a human concept. Wouldn't you agree? I prefer to think of it as an extension of myself, a reflection of my will. And as for hospitality, uh, I am always hospitable to those who understand their place, those who accept their delinquents and that Barovia has to offer, those who cooperate. Your gratitude is noted, and I assure you I intend to be more hospitable in my own unique ways. But let us not mistake courtesy for friendship or welcome for freedom. You are here at my pleasure, and you will remain at my pleasure. Now tell me. Yeah. Don't just go to the last part. Okay. Anyone else?
Now tell me, he said
No.
you can't stop on sentences like that. You can't stop in the middle of a sentence like that.
No. It was going to repeat the question for the last time, and I disregard the now tell me part. Because it was a repeat of the
that was a
previous.
Lego. That was a Lego thing.
That was a Lego. Oops.
No. Yeah.
So he wants to
No.
know why we're here, and I told him I'm here looking for Beatrix.
And he said, yeah, and he told you that he will come, that he knows of such a name. It's been he knows of such a name, but where he is right now, he does not know.
Okay, I thought he just wasn't gonna tell us.
Well, he also is kind of being sly and
none of your concern.
Yeah, pretty
Is what
much.
I'm
It's
saying.
like none of your concern. Kind of.
Oh.
He doesn't. He will.
Now, what do you mean by Barovia is yours? Are you the king of this land, or are you the usurper of this land?
He's like he is thinking of himself as the king of this land. He will think of himself as more the lord, no, less of a king. Even though they're the same thing.
Yeah, like a baron.
Yeah, like a baron. He would not describe himself as a king. He thinks that's too like high a title. Such a
So, do you consider yourself the lesser of a higher power, or the lesser of a spirit up above?
What kind of religious questions are we getting into?
I don't think he's
Does he
less.
does he consider himself a puppet or a vassal of a much greater power?
No,
Or does
he thinks
consider
himself as the greatest power of this land. It's his land. Well,
So he considers himself as the ruler of this land, but
he
not
considers
having the
Barovia
title.
an extension of himself. His words.
An extension of himself. What exactly does extension of himself like? Like
We're
a
delving
literal
way.
extension of himself? Like
No.
the land is like the land represents his behavior and like thoughts and stuff, or
Yeah? We're diving way deeper into this than I would ever think we'd ever get into. Holy crap.
okay, no, it's fine. Okay. Well, you can't. Well, talking to the Lord. Well, talking to the person in front of us. I don't know. I don't remember his name. I completely forgotten it.
Strahd?
Strahd. Talking to Strahd directly. Well, you can't keep us here forever.
I want to take a half step away when he says that.
Man, I want to try turning the undead.
I would read that again.
I'm looking at it. As an action, you can present your holy symbol and speak a prayer, censoring the undead. Each undead that you can see or hear within 30 feet Wisdom savings throw. If the creature fails its throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. It must spend its turn trying to move far away as it can.
So if it works, he'll run away and then come back later, or if it
And if
and
it doesn't work,
it
he's
doesn't work,
going to
he kills
stand there.
us. Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
stand there menacingly and probably be pretty angry. So to answer your question, he says forever. Such a long time, isn't it? Perhaps you misunderstood it. I don't keep anyone here. They stay. They choose to remain, or rather, they discover they have no other choice. Barovia has a way of holding on to people. It's in the very air they breathe, the very ground they walk upon. It seeps into the bones, their soul, their very being. And as for can't, he chuckles softly. Such a human word, so limited in Barovia, can't often becomes must or forever. Well, forever is forever is simply Barovia. Time has a different meaning here, a slower meaning, a more permanent meaning. So tell me, Paladin, you do believe you can simply leave? Tell me, why do you think you are different from any of the others who have come before you? Full of fire, conviction, I'm fascinated to hear your reasoning.
You do not understand the history that this name, this armor holds.
You want anything?
Pick it up.
You simply don't understand who you are in a room with.
I don't think you don't understand who the hell you're in the room with.
Well, we both wouldn't, but still.
I mean, you have an ancient vampire lord standing in front of you. I think one is
Yeah.
more scarier than the other.
Yeah, I
Slightly.
was gonna say I don't know this guy. I just met him.
Father Marius is definitely wanting to kick ass.
I mean, if you're wanting to, you can totally try and attack him.
Yeah, gonna say, just gonna hold out one of mine. I'm just gonna put like, I'm gonna put like one of my hands on Father Marius, turn and look at him and shake my head, as to tell him, no, don't do it.
So it didn't even take words. You've got my attention, but how are we going to break this? I don't understand.
We don't. He doesn't understand us. We don't understand him. It's a two-way goes thing. It's a two-way go kind of thing. Well, it's a two ways kind of thing. We don't understand him, but he doesn't understand us. He doesn't understand our reasoning for being here. But we also don't understand our reason for being here. And so that is why he is curious. He wants to know why we're here. Not necessarily to hold us here, but to just know the reason.
That's as close as I can get. I'm here for Beatrix.
His only response from Freylark, the only response to him is in not common. So
The sword isn't talking.
yeah, the sword is not talking to
Yeah.
a demon lord.
Vampire, not a demon. There's a difference. A very stark difference.
A little
Yeah.
bit.
Mm-hmm.
One
Vampire lord.
is a lot more scary than the other. Though some can hold weight and are still pretty scary.
Like a demon lord's scarier one, right?
Yeah.
She was like a demon prince.
So
All right, squad. What are we doing here?
unless he knows what I'm saying, then
No,
he
he
won't
just will
understand.
turn at you with such a curious gaze because he has no idea what in the hell you are saying.
Burn.
Wait, Silverwing, are you talking to me in a different language or something?
Not me.
It's
Valark.
Veil Arc.
That'd be Valar.
Oh. Okay.
But the party members can surmise, based off of what I've said previously, is that he's looking for a way back home.
Okay.
But that's just what the party members can surmise. Vampire
So-
Lord wouldn't know that.
So, Strahd,
Yes.
what is your reasoning for coming to meet us in person?
Well, I was summoned here. You discovered of such an acquaintance of mine who had a job and seemingly failed at it.
That vampire spawn in the basement.
Seemed to been suffering down there. We felt it best to put him out of his misery. I hope we did not offend by doing that.
There's, you have not offended me. It was just a shame to see that he'd failed at his task. Oh well.
Would you be willing to share what his task was with us?
His task was to kill Father Donovan.
Oh,
Yeah,
Huh.
that was the vampire spawn's task. Out of character,
Did
that.
you-
oh, out of character? How
Yeah,
did
out of character, that was the vampire spawn's task.
Okay.
Um,
In character, what does he say?
No, he'll probably reveal the same thing. In character, the
Okay, he'll
task.
say it more
Yeah.
edgy.
Yeah, more edgy. I'm not going to try and try and get it more edgy because I would have to go through a lot of hoops. That would be a lot of hoops. I'm not willing to jump through right now.
Well, so
Is that something you handled by yourself? I see Donovan is not here.
Perhaps he's he's somewhere else for now, in a better place, you could say.
So what you're saying is you have sent him to the Lord above.
Hey, you can devise that, yeah. Surmise that, not devise that. Whoops, wrong road. And with this, there will be a swirling of mist that slowly envelops, that slowly coagulates within the church, and then Strahd will just disappear.
Like 2 or 3 seconds later, you're just gonna hear Gags just exhale and just try to catch his breath for a second.
So disappear, then, yeah. Gax is just exhaling.
Yeah, he's holding his breath the
Hyperventilating.
whole time. He was holding his breath the whole time.
You know, it would have been very interesting to see you guys attack.
So,
I had a plan, and it's a 2nd level spell. What is it? What's
That
2nd level illusion spell on
so
invisibility?
you think we would have got our asses kicked? What is it we're going to
Yes.
need to take this guy on?
Well, from before the disappearance of what the fuck was his name again? Donovan.
The Sun Sword and
You-
the Lord of Light's holy symbol. That's got to
Yeah,
be.
That's a good start. He mentioned that, but he seemed to not actually know where. I was wondering.
So
if he, had
he
any leads
also
on that.
said that Irene is in great danger and that she holds something within that is ancient and that you must take her far from Barovia, far from Castle Ravenloft.
But we can't do that though.
I was going to say, how is that going to work?
Ideally, we
trying to
do
get
that,
Irene out
but
of
if we-
here.
Yeah, if we can't leave, then she can't leave, and we can't leave with her. So that's not.
Well,
gonna work.
okay. I'll express
I
this
think
out of
it's
character.
practical.
Let me say this out of character really quick. When he
Well,
meant
okay.
leave, father. So if hold on, let me pull this up.
Take
So
it as far away from the castle as possible, not leave Barovia.
so if I were to pull you guys back to the main map really quick, got it? So Barovia's here,
Yeah.
right? Castle
Okay.
Ravenloft is literally here, and Donovich wanted you to take her as far away as
Take her
Castle
over. Take her over here.
He suggested the Abbey of Saint Markova, or whatever the fuck this
Okay.
is, or
I was confused
Valakine.
because this region is Barovia and that town is Barovia.
No, he wanted
which
you
is
to
confusing
the
me.
town of Barovia. I guess I
I
didn't
thought
say.
you meant the region of Barovia.
No.
Like you want us to leave and go back to Sword Coast or whatever.
No,
Well,
no.
if that's the case, we should go back and get Irene as quickly as possible
Yeah, I
before
think
he
we should
finds her.
go there
So, yeah.
right away and then discuss there what our next plan is.
So,
Okay.
We
so
should
yeah,
hurry back to
Donovich
the mansion.
suggests that Irene be taken as far from Castle Ravenloft as possible. He proposes that the characters take her to the Abbey of Saint Markova in Krezkiv, or failing
correct.
that, the fortified town of Valky.
Where's Valky? Oh, this big
This
one
big thing here.
here. Okay.
So I
So,
Oh,
surmise.
think-
Valky is on the way. Let's get
so,
going.
right now, I think we should go over to the mansion where she is, and then now we can discuss what just happened and what we want to do.
Okay, so you guys, I'm gonna pull you back to the village. Activate.
I think we should not be in this church
Where the fuck
discussing
did your
it.
token again? Where? Why is your? Oh,
Woo!
it's just so small. I really need to get better
All
image.
right, drag
I
us
don't
back.
know. Blow it up.
There, I'll just put that on it.
Plus dead? What do you mean plus dead?
I just needed a symbol I can
Yeah.
actually see from this distance, because when I'm zoomed the way the hell out, I can't see it. So if I see a little
Yeah.
skull emblem, I can actually see it.
Is
okay.
there not a thing you can get like the full square?
We want angel wings.
Okay, fine. I'll put,
I'm
angel
just
wings.
messing with you,
plus
Lego.
flying or flying.
That's fine.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so have we found Irene?
yeah, you go back to the Burgermeister's mansion. Tell Irene that her father's been buried. That you met this lovely vampire named Strahd. She dislikes this statement.
Yeah, we did too.
But she is willing, seeing that her father is buried, and that she's willing to heed the advice of the priest and travel to one of these two places.
Can I mention the name of those two artifacts that Donovan said?
You can, but she holds
She has
no
no idea.
recollection to
Okay.
what those artifacts are.
Okay, I'm gonna say that to every NPC, so just get ready.
Okay, so I assume in this sense, you guys, you go back to the tavern and you take a long rest before the day starts.
I like that part.
Actually,
Yeah.
not the tavern. You take a refuge in the mansion. Is this correct?
Yeah, I was like,
statement?
should we stay here? I was about to say,
Yeah.
should we stay here?
So,
Or...
Stay in the mansion.
Yeah,
Y'all
if
get get a long rest.
Hi. Hi.
Okay.
Gonna say to the party, well, that was weird, but also kind of scary.
So speaking of things along slightly, after your guys' long rest, nothing happens in the night. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
So then you'll head out the next morning then.
Okay, yeah. Does she have any thoughts, or she just kind of like?
No,
All right, yeah, that's
she
probably-
has no idea.
Yeah,
She'll
you said
have. She doesn't really know. She's heard of the rumors of the Sun Sword and of.
I meant on the
Oh.
Travelet taking her to the other side of the.
She agrees that it's probably best. Seeing that her
Okay.
father's laid the rest, it's probably best if
And that town is on the way to the other place I saw on the map. So we probably head to the town. They said either one.
you said
Preferably
the
farther
Abbey
away.
first, and if that
Yeah,
fails,
The Abbey's farther away. Was my.
but with the Abbey,
Because
the
better
word
map.
Abbey would indicate that it's probably a church or some sort of monastery, and
Yeah.
those being holy grounds, in theory, probably would
Yeah,
be.
but I was saying it's on the way, so we should
Yeah.
stop by the
Yeah,
town
okay.
first and then look it up.
So you
check
guys
that out.
will. I assume you guys will start heading out towards the southwest.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. If we don't have any concerns, do we need anything before we go? It might be a
I
while
did.
on the road.
While we're on the road, I do want to get close to Irene and ask her if she knows anything about why Strahd is so interested in her. We got
So,
some kind of indication that there's something about her that Lestrade finds very
okay.
covetous.
So moving along, you were talking. She has no idea why currently. So you make it to this. So walking along, you stumble upon this campsite, and it's a campsite of a group of people called the Byzantine, something along those lines. They're a group of roaming people. Let me pull that up really quick. So the Byzantine
Yeah.
are wanderers, travelers traveling around in the horse-drawn, barrel-topped wagons, which they build themselves. There are silversmiths, coppersmiths. There are a whole bunch of people, right?
This like Vistini?
Vistini, that's probably the correct word. Um, so no one's really speaking. There is one woman off in the corner who looks like a fortune teller, and she's beckoning you over. Beckoning wanting you to come over. Do you oblige?
No.
No?
Yes.
Okay. So, which one would like their fortune to be read? This will happen for the entire party. Who's sitting out at the table, though? Just
Father Marius.
okay. So Father Mary sits at the table, and the lady she'll.
Everything is a symbol. Everything is an omen from the gods.
So, setting down. Hold on. Let me do this.
He's even going to refer to the gypsy as a wise mother.
Okay.
Father Marius sees omens in every event and action.
Crap.
He believes that the gods constantly guide him. And he's asking for her divination and her wisdom in such matters.
Okay. So she will lay 5 cards on the table, right?
Mhm.
Flipping over the first card, it's a, let me go find the image. It's right here. So the first card, it's called the missionary, and she will read out that she sees a garden dusted in snow, watched over by the scarecrow with a sackcloth grin. Look not to the garden, but to the guardians. And that's
Anisha, you can put these words in. Can you easily cut and paste these words?
yeah, I can cut and paste these. So your first card reads this. Let me pull it up. So maps and handouts.
General handouts.
Yeah. Let me go one more thing really quick. Hold on. Where the hell are the cards? I had them here somewhere. Tarot deck. There they are. I'm going to grab the image so you can see what the hell it looks like. Just so we all have it. What did I say? The glyph of glyph. Where the hell's the glyph? That's the hijack glyph. Here it is. Copy image. So the first card is. That didn't work. I'm trying to. Okay, that worked. There we go. Discard. So here's the first card that she reads. So second, we know already. I can read this. It's in maps and handouts. Stuck
And
in
where?
maps and
Oh,
handouts.
got it.
There you go. Now you found it.
Guarded dusted with snow. Watched over by a scarecrow. Sackcloth with a sackcloth grin. Look not the garden, but to the guardian.
Hmm. So this
What does that mean?
riddles are always fun. So she'll flip over the second card, and it says, "I see a net. I see a nest of ravens. There you will find the prize." And that the card looks like is a rogue. So I will display that for you guys. Let me do that.
So if Barovia is the garden and Strahd is the scarecrow, we need to look to the scarecrow, not to the guardian, meaning the answer lies with him, not within the land. That's my interpretation.
Okay.
What's the second one? Second one is the same thing.
Second one states, "I see a nest of ravens. There you will find the prize." And is the
The
card
Nest of Ravens being the castle.
the the third card she flips over says is swords soldier. Go to the mountains, climb the white tower guarded by the golden knight.
That wasn't even a riddle, that was just instructions.
Hey, the fates are the fates sometimes. What they will say, nobody knows. Oh, some people know.
You know?
I will display this card for you guys.
Is there even a mountain with towers in it? Like, what does that mean? Ember Temple?
What the hell am I looking?
Oh, there's a big tower right here. Not really in the mountains, but
Sword soldier. There it
I'm
is.
back.
Welcome
welcome
back.
back. We're getting tarot card readings.
Yeah.
They're
Reading
in
tarot
map
card.
handout in Discord.
That's the rogue soldier. There it is.
Did I get one yet?
No, so
they're
these are for
black
everyone.
randomly.
So you're
Yeah.
on. So if you look at Maps handout, you can see the 3 cards so far read. I was about to read the 4th one to you guys. Win and if
Towers
you're
are like
ready.
golden knights. I am ready.
So she flips over the 4th card, and it's an innocence, and it looks like somewhat of innocence. I'm scrolling the wrong direction. Now we can find an image of that. And it's, yeah, the card reads innocence, and it says, "Evil bride, the evil's bride is the one you seek."
Strahd's dead wife.
Oops, I didn't copy the right thing.
I'm the white tower guarded by golden knight.
Why is it not copying the right thing? Fuck. Come on. Copy. Paste. There it is. And here it is. And the last card she flips over is called Tempered. And it states, I see a secret place, a vault of temptation, hidden behind a woman of great beauty. The evil waits atop his tower of treasure. And that's it. That's all she wrote.
Strahd's dead
Taking the time
wife
to
is in
digest all of
the
those.
tower in his castle, and we need to go see his dead wife. That's what.
So there's
how
the
I'm
last
interpreting this.
tarot reading.
Yeah, so I feel like in Castle Ravenloft there is a tower that was the wife's tower, and she's dead. She's still up there dead or something, and that's where something we need to do is.
I am willing to give one hint, not to where the location, not to whatever this is, but I'm willing to tell you a little bit more if you want it.
Whatever you think we need to have. to
Okay, so I will
do the
reveal.
plot.
I will tell to you, right, that each card refers to one thing in particular, or to one treasure in particular. So no two cards will lead to the same thing. Got
Okay,
it?
so these are 5 separate things. They
These are
just sound
5
very similar
separate
to me.
things. They all lead to something different.
Okay.
The first 3 things, got it,
Uh-huh.
are things you may need to seek. The fourth thing
Guardian power. Yeah, the 4th one, the Evil's
It-
Bride.
is the one that will help you the most. And the 5th one is the one where you'll find great evil.
Okay.
And with that, I think I'm going to end it here because that's the
3
time.
items.
Yep.
What was the 4th one again?
The 4th one is the 4th one is
What will help us the most?
is the person that will help you the most.
Evil's Bride is the one you seek. I feel like is Prod's dead wife.
I'm sorry that I'm being so blunt.